Allison Hansen.
And hi, I'm Jaime Zarate.
And this is the first edition of the Cedar Falls Tiger Highline Online.
If you're a first-time viewer, we will be filling you in with all the news at Cedar Falls High School.
With many activities on our campus, we will be covering the week's top stories.
With college right around the corner, many Cedar Falls High School students attended the UNI College Fair on Tuesday. Here's a story by Frenchie, Austin, and myself. For those interested in further pursuing their education after high school, it is imperative to start exploring their future opportunities right now. Many students took the initiative on Tuesday as they explored several colleges from around the Midwest on the campus of UNI.
I'm in charge of the college fair here at UNI. This is a really good way to see a lot of colleges in a really small time frame. Students all over this area have decided to attend. We have about 1,300 students and 85 schools who have chosen to attend.
It is important to explore as many colleges as possible, so when it comes time to make the decision, the college you choose will be just right.
Because there's so many schools here attending, they have lots of opportunities to ask lots of questions of a variety of schools. So instead of traveling to schools all over the state or all over the country, they can visit quite a few in one small space. So it's a great way to get all of your questions answered and get that process started early.
Our very own Andrew, Garrett, and Ben had an interview with our newest member of the math department this week, Mr. Brown.
Cedar Falls High School, home to many new students and a few new teachers. Here's a little bit about one of them, Mr. Brown. I'm with Mr. Brown, Cedar Falls teacher, fan of running. How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Interviewing you.
Yes.
First question, how do you like teaching?
I like it. I like it a lot. I get to meet a lot of students, get to meet a lot of interested minds, try to mold them any way I can.
Just mesh with them?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, how do you like teaching at Cedar Falls High School?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I was here last year just looking around. I taught at the 2 junior highs. Now I'm at the high school, and I enjoy it a lot.
Well, why wouldn't you? Right?
Absolutely.
So how long have you been teaching?
This is my 4th year of teaching.
4th?
Indeed.
Second
year in the Cedar Falls School District.
Well, you learned a lot. Thank you for your time, Mr. Brown taught at both Pete and Holmes last year, as well as coaching swimming. He is joining an awesome cast of teachers, and he hopes to impact students in a positive way and help them in their learning.
What can I say about Mr. Brown? Well, I'm happy I got him as a teacher. He's really helpful. I like his class. It's pretty fun. He jokes around sometimes, but all in all, I think he's a good person. I'm grateful I have him.
This is Ben Harder reporting for the Tiger Highline Online.
Created by 2 former Cedar Falls High School students, the venue, the space, it's what's happening. Here's a story by Evan, Mason, and Sam.
I don't think that we had any solid ideas right away. It kind of just started happening. Initially we wanted an art space, but then we figured that this place could use another venue, so I think something that's undervalued around here is kids trying to do something, and I think that we often feel like we are just viewed as doing these things for fun, when really this is something that we think is really important and part of our a main part of our lives, and so that needs to be more emphasized around here. That's why the space is cool, because anybody, you don't have to be anybody
She's in the car.
big or known or important or anything like that. This place is for everyone, and everyone can have a show here. Everybody can, put their artwork up. There's no stipulations necessarily. Well, right now we're having art shows every 3 weeks. There's an opening, and then we have artwork up for 3 weeks. And the shows are kind of just sporadic. We've had 5 or something a month.
Yeah, it's whoever gets a hold of me, whoever's going through pretty much say yes to everyone unless there's complications or something going on with the space, but it's been pretty fun. It's kind of the only place around here now that plays music, so I'm glad that we chose to have shows.
Yeah, because for a while it seemed like there was a lot of places and it's starting to die out a little bit, so it's kind of perfectly timed, but coincidentally.
It's a good place for like young kids to come because parents are okay with them coming into like a storefront rather than like a house or bar.
Yeah. Like, no age limits or any sort of rules. Plus it's donation based, so there's like never a reason why people can't come, you know?
Everything's always free. If you can give money, that's cool. We just give it right back to the artists and bands so they can go places. No profit unless you have events to that.
Unless we're like trying to raise money for getting the place to work better. Holy moly. Mythical monster.
Or fantasy
monster?
creature.
What is that creature that overlooks our space?
Oh, there's a goddess actually who's a permanent part of the structure that's hanging up by the window, and she protects this place. I'm not sure what her name is, but once I find out I can let you know. She's definitely probably the lady, the lady of the space.
The mystical
Yeah.
creature.
All right.
And that's it for this week's edition of the Tiger Highline Online.
And we'll see you next week.